What's going on, guys? This is me, Jason. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be watching Steve Avila, the guard from TCU, standing 6'3", 332 pounds. It's a wide body blocker. This is a large human being. He has experience at every position on the offensive line. He is an absolute road grader in the run game. He has a great anchor in the pass game, and he holds the defender inside of what's known as a phone booth, meaning you can't really move. You can't go around him because he's so big. But being that big, at times he does play heavy. He does have stiff hips at times. And a lot of times moving laterally down the line, he's not going to flash. But if he lays hands on you, he will baptize you. Okay. He is a powerful player. And we're going to watch him in the run game, in the pass game, and all that good stuff. But before we do, make sure you guys hit that thumbs up, that subscribe button, notification bell as well, and drop a follow on Twitter, which is in the description. I greatly appreciate that. Let's get into the video. Avila's primary position is left guard, so of course he's this mountain of a man right here at left guard. We're going to run this first play here. He's going to take an inside punch here, completely drive this massive defensive tackle out of the play. Fantastic here with that punch inside. We're going to slow it down. We're going to talk about just a few things here very quickly on this particular play. So first, he sets up for the strike. First, he gets inside. The play's over, right? He tries to go for a rip move. Rip move doesn't work. He tries to go back inside. Doesn't work because this is a mountain of a man who is incredibly powerful, right? So once he lays hands on you, as I said, this man will baptize you. Look at this. There's nothing that you can do as a defender when that power gets inside and just kind of manhandles you. So this next play here, we're going to watch, again, the power, but we're also going to watch how he is almost like a dancing bear, right? How he just goes right to left, left to right. Like he's just, everything is such a fluid motion. So here, engage with the blocker, go left, go back right, go back left. Like everything that the defender tries to do, he has an answer for. So that defender, he can't use his hands, right? Because he has inside of the shoulder pad, so he can't do anything. So he's kind of just flailing his arms, just trying to do whatever he can to try to get free. This is what I mean. Like when you allow him to get hands on you, you're gonna have problems, right? And he's inside. He's just taking him wherever. Just let's go left. Let's go right. Like a school dance. Like I'm gonna go this way, you go this way. Like that. That's what he's doing. And these are two, massive defensive tackles here. This next play here, we're actually going to watch them run a counter here as he is going to be pulling from the left guard position down through the C gap to completely open up another lane for the back and for the other pulling blocker. So we're in slow motion here as Avila is going to be here. He's going to pull through C gap, get to the second level. So we'll run that play. Crash down on the second level, seals that off, opens up a lane. So the thing about counter runs is, two people are typically pulling. The guard is going to be the first one. He has to stay tight to clear the path for the tackle and for the running back to come through the C gap, which he does a phenomenal job of. And once he gets hands on that defender, number six can't do anything. He just kind of gets washed out of the play, and he doesn't even try because that's 300 plus pounds coming downhill at you. And if anybody's ever played football or watched football, you know that when you think you have a rush and you turn the corner and there's a big ass guard in front of you, it's terrifying. So he completely walls that off on a fantastic counter play. When he's in the run game like that, on these counter plays, I love him in those particular plays here. So right here, they're going to try. The defensive tackle is going to take a step inside, and they're going to send the linebacker on a blitz, but they're going to do a fantastic job of passing it off. So he's going to crash down here. Linebacker's going to come around to this gap. But what happens is they do a great job here. They acknowledge it. Okay, he passes him off to the center. Avila meets the linebacker right in the hole, completely stops the linebacker in his tracks. Just stop. Linebacker can't go anywhere. Plays over. Right, and this is fantastic communication, right? And I think this is one of the more underrated aspects of his game. But him to understand that, okay, so I'm going to pass him off to you because he's rushing hard inside. I'm going to take whoever goes outside, and the defender that went outside was the blitzing backer, which at that point, you can't do much, right? You're pretty much done at that point if you're the linebacker. So communication is there, intelligent player, like you saw on that previous play there. This play here, as we just watched him absolutely bury somebody into the dirt. It looks like he's burying the defensive tackle. This is one of those plays where I talked about his strength. So what's going to happen is everybody's going to kind of crash here. So you're going to get here, here, and here, right? Everybody's going to crash down. What happens is they're trying to run somewhat of, I'm not sure if they're trying to run like a stunt right here where the tackle goes back around. But before the tackle can even get out of his stance, before he can even engage, he gets blown off the ball by Avila, right? Just thrown off the ball. That's a defensive tackle. Like, imagine what that's like going against a smaller rusher that you can get your hands on. And so that's why his tape is very tempting if you're a team that needs like a guard, like a ready-made guard, because I think this is the guy that's an absolute mauler. He's a bully, and he always looks to put you in the dirt. Fantastic. This play here, it's a pass set here. One of my favorite plays of his, just because it shows you just how great of an anchor he has as a pass blocker. And so we'll run it back here one more time. Go in slow motion here. So the first thing, fires off the ball. He gets set, gets his hands outside, right? You see his hands are outside. He quickly shifts him, gets him inside. Now he has full control of this particular defender. So now he takes the defender left, takes him left, keeps the pocket clean for Max. And, you know, Max holds onto the ball forever, which is, anyway, it's Max. Max holds onto the ball forever. And he eventually disengages and chases Max out of the pocket. But, see, I like to say, he completely, you know, gets hands inside and then washes him out of the play. You know, again, we're watching this guy bully, you know, nose tackles and defensive tackles. You know, that has to be encouraging, you know, if you're looking for a guard in this particular class here. So this next play here is actually going to be one of the plays we kind of want to improve on here. So as we'll run the play here, and the defensive tackle is going to disengage to make the tackle on the running back. But we're going to talk about why it's so easy to disengage and why this is kind of something that we need to work on if we're Steve Avila, right? So the first thing we're going to talk about very quickly, look how high he is. See that? He's upright. You do not want to be in that position when you're dealing with somebody as athletic as Mazi Smith here at defensive tackle, right? So what happens is he plays upright, and Mazi just goes, oh, well, they're coming through my gap. I'm going to disengage, because you don't have proper hand usage because you're so high in your set, right? And it allows him to get beat inside, which is a common thing that happened on tape with Steve Avila, especially against the run. He's fantastic in terms of taking up space, and he's hard to get around, but he is sloppy at times with his technique and his ability to play the correct angle, right? So again, different play here, but again, similar conversation. Just upright. Just look, you don't want to be in this particular position where you're almost kind of leaning back at an angle. This is how you get beat, right? And it's how Mazi disengages again, and they help flush help, you know, shed the block and then chase down the running back. So those are just some things that we need to improve on. You can't play so high. If you continue to play high, you're going to continue to get beat inside, and they're going to continue to disengage and chase down your running back backside. So hope you guys enjoyed the video though. I enjoy the Steve Avila tape. It's one of my favorite players in the draft because he's just so massive, and it's just small things that need to get fixed. So it's a tempting prospect if you're an NFL GM. Make sure you guys give the video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, notification bell as well. Also, drop a follow to the Twitter in the description. I would greatly appreciate it. And as always, y'all be good.